And I'm Daima.
I'm sorry I was missing for a little moment there. I was enjoying the show.
And the food.
The food I ate out, the jerk chicken is really good.
And they still got me working, you see that? But I'm
Here
still
we
happy
have
to be here.
Rico Love, right?
Yeah, because look who I'm sitting next to, guys.
The man.
Okay? I'm sitting next to
hour.
Rico Love. And just to give you guys a little info on who this is, he's a songwriter. But I'm going to let him tell you who he writes for. And most importantly, guys, you saw him on stage. He really took the time to come here today and really give back to the youth. It was Starlent, and I really appreciate that, really, because there are a lot of celebrities out there, and it's really, really hard to get them to come back and really talk to children. And children are the ones that are buying these albums. Children are the ones that are getting these songs on the radio. And I really, really appreciate them just giving back to the people that are giving to them every day. So thank you so much for that, Rico. It means a lot to us at Starlent. So tell us a little bit about who you write for, who we listen to all the time.
Currently, I'm working on Usher's new album. Did Pleasure P's album, the current single Boyfriend Number 2, which is #1 at Urban Radio right now. Flow Rider's single Shown featuring Pleasure P. I executive produced Fat Joe's album that's getting ready to come out. Did Jamie Foxx record. Did 3 records on Jamie Foxx album just came out. It's 1.5 million sold in the U.S. right now. Wow. 4 songs on Beyonce's current album. It's 5 million sold worldwide. Did the Sex and the City theme song for the movie Sex and the City on Fergie. Worked with Sierra on the soundtrack. Working with Anastasia, international artist who's got the #1 record in Europe right now. Got a lot of things going on. Working with a new artist just got signed to Def Jam named Shalice. I'm executive producing that project. Just got a lot of things going on. Working on my label deal right now with courting a few labels at the time right now, trying to figure out which company we're going to decide to go with. So just staying busy. Got a lot of things going on, big things. I also have a joint venture with Tommy Mottola Music Group, and we did a deal with Def Jam with an artist from Australia named Renee Mansbridge. She's a supermodel. We just did the album. It's like a more pop crossover album. So working on that, just a lot of things, staying busy, making sure we stay in the lab. But my pride and joy right now is Pleasure P. That's like my little brother. Like I said before, we got the #1 record at Urban. He got his album coming out June 2nd. That's just like something that I started from the beginning. I watched it, grow and cultivate, and that's what I'm most proud of. Out of all the things I've been doing, that's what I'm most proud of. It's like my little brother.
Now, Rico, it seems to me that you have your hand full. Do you play any instruments?
Nah, I don't play instruments. I'm a producer from the aspect of it's like a director.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The director might not touch the camera, or the producer might not touch the camera, but he kind of controls the show. So what I do is, after a guy makes a beat,
mm-hmm.
I orchestrate it. I tell you, take this part out, bring this part in, bring the bridge in, add strings, add guitar here. I arrange vocals. So not only do I write the song, but I tell the artist how to sing the song, arrange the harmony and the melody, and place the
Now,
record.
you are a very big supporter of Starlent. Now, people who are trying to be in your shoe, what would be your advice to them that are watching you right now?
A lot of people ask me a lot, like, how do you get on in this business? And there's no one way to get on. My situation was very unique. I was signed to Usher as an artist, and I used to be a rapper.
Wow.
And the first song I ever wrote was a song called Throwback on Usher's album. And then after that, I co-wrote a song called Seduction, which was on the album also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like being around people and who do this for a living. Mm-hmm. And it's also just being honest with yourself and knowing if you got talent or not. A lot of times people just don't really have what it takes, and nobody's honest enough to tell them. So if you got what it takes and you surround yourself with people who are doing this and make sure you're in the right circles, then it's going to happen for you. But just being around, and you got to make sure you put yourself in the loop, because there's no one way to get on. If it was one way to get on, everybody would be on. Right. We would all do it. Right. So it's just about being around the right people and being persistent and make sure you don't miss your window.
And then stay away from drugs also.
Oh yeah, stay away from drugs.
Stay away from drugs. Rico, he's the man. You heard his background and you heard what he's doing for also the kids and Starlent. You can be the same as Rico. You can do the same as what he's doing for himself today. So you have to be strong and be courage.
And don't do drugs.
And don't do drugs. All right. So now, I mean, when I go home, I'm not trying to do it right myself. I'm going to check you and see if you approve it.
Yeah,
What's it, Daima?
Man, I'm just really speechless. I'm sitting here next to like super talent.
I think you and I in the wrong business, right? You and I should go be like Rico, right?
No. I'm good just sitting next to Rico. Hopefully some of it will just rub off on me.
No, Rico, do you have any contact information and a website how we can correspond with you, or how the people in the TV land can correspond with you today?
No, I don't really correspond with people. I'm behind the scenes.
He's behind the scenes.
Okay.
They can go to
I don't have. You can go to starlent.org and they'll holler at me.
All right.
You hear for yourself. Rico the man. Rico, we have to go to a commercial break. Is there anything else you want to say before we go to a commercial break?
No, I just had a good time here. It was good seeing the kids and the energy, you know, watching Quote, watching Get Fresh. You know, they was doing their things like high energy. I think this is good for kids. When I was coming up, we didn't have opportunities like this. We just had to get it how we live. Just get out here and try to make it happen. So it's good for people to who really care about kids. And first and foremost, I got a close relationship with God, and that's what keeps me coming to things like this. I've been working hard all week, past 3 months, no breaks, and this was my day off. But I decided I want to come down and do this, you know, because it's important to help kids and help children and help them understand that, you know, it's not just one side of this business. You can be multifaceted, multi-talented, and do it from every angle. Mm-hmm.
Well, you heard it from the man himself, Rico. Guys, I'm sorry. We can't give you any more time for Rico because we have to go to a commercial break.
Too bad for y'all because I'm here with Rico all the time. No.
Don't
Thank you guys for watching.
Take it away.